All
Yeah.
right. There you
Oh,
go, Sandra.
I'm so used to you starting
Beautiful,
everything.
sweetheart.
Okay, so I like to start by introducing myself. Okay, my name is Sandra, and I'm a Reiki master practitioner. Okay, I'm also we have Maria here. Maria, she's a hypnosis specialist and a psychic medium. Okay, and we also have Valerie. She's a counselor. Okay, hi, Valerie.
Hello to everyone.
So, um, right now, for now, Maria will start by explaining everything that's going on with the moon. Okay.
Mhm.
On Friday, we had a full moon, and she will be explaining the effects and what we'll have to we'll follow, and then we'll follow it by what Reiki, and I will follow about Reiki. Okay. Go ahead, Maria.
Okay, guys, so every time we do What's Brewing with the Gems, we talk about the moon cycle and how it affects us because we are connected with the energy of the moon, whether you know it or not, okay? So this is, they sometimes call it like the thunder moon or the buck moon. So it's a very self reflecting moon cycle, okay? It is going to allow us to assess, our intimate relationships. It's going to make us assess our finances and our self-worth. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to pay attention to everything that's going on around us. We need to try to emphasize on relaxing and to stay away from important decisions or topics with your partners, as it may cause a lot of like irritation and chaos. So moderation or self-worth is key. So you always have to like step back and really assess how it's going to affect
Yeah.
you personally. Okay. And the other challenge is that we are also going to have a new moon on August 8th, and that's going into Leo. Okay. So astrologically, it relates to reacting to unexpected changes in a progressive way. But the challenge here is the way you react to it could affect you either in a positive or into a negative way. Okay, so it's very, very important that you are aware of it so that when something happens, you don't boom react to it immediately because it could be very negative. Okay, so let's just be aware of it. And this disruption and challenge, um, it will influence the lack of empathy, like not caring. It's gonna influence like the not understanding. People are not going to care about what you say, think about what you say if it's affecting their self-worth. Is that clear for everyone? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, do you mean that we need to have more patience?
Yes.
So if, let's say something is happening with a relationship that you have, and they want you to do something, but you can't because you've made a commitment elsewhere. Well, they're going to start getting upset and mad because they don't care that you have a commitment elsewhere. So now that you're aware of it, don't lash out and say like, no, I took whatever it is, right? So it's just to be careful with that. And the period for that is it's very specific. So we already had the full moon in Aquarius, which started on the 23rd of July. And remember that the new moon is going into Leo on August 8th. So August 8th until the next full moon, which is August 22, that's the period where we have to be careful.
Okay,
Okay?
that's good.
A lot of information, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mhm.
so it gives okay, and the other good thing about this is that it gives you courage, and when you're faced with like sudden change in circumstances, you will have that courage to deal with it face on. Okay, just again be aware that you don't do it in a harsh way, because you can, because Leo is that very aggressive kind of energy. just try to be aware that you can do it and you can get whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Just try to be aware that you need to kind of like take it slow. Okay. All right.
Nice.
Thank
Because
you.
it's a very interesting moon cycle. So if you want to like go for that new job, if you want to, increase or get a job raise, or if you want to take that crazy vacation that you were always talking about, you can actually do everything you want to do. Okay, because it's going to give you that strength, that energy, that courage. Okay. Uh, and then after, when we go into the full moon it's also again in Aquarius on the 22nd of August. That'll be a great time to do, and we'll do the next Brewing with the Gems on August something, August 22, whenever it is, but it's going to give us that intimacy, stability, growth, honesty, and commitment. So just remember, Maria said, when you wake up and say, damn, why did I do that? Or why were they like that? It's because of the moon cycles, okay? But just know that as of the 22 of August, everything is going to stabilize, okay? So I do have some good news. Okay?
We'll remember that, Maria.
Yes, I know. It's because, and you know what? I had my first experience yesterday, so I went through a challenging situation. Could have I handled it better? Probably, you know, but it is what it is. We are aware of it and we deal with it the best we can, right?
Okay,
Okay.
perfect.
So now, Sandra, do you want me to go into the energy check-in?
Sure, if you can do that before, and then I'll start.
Okay. So I'm going to talk about every month when we do these Brewing with the Gems, we do an energy check-in. Do you have the card, Sandra?
Yes, I
So it was interesting that the card that came up for this meeting today, it was the chakra, it's from the Chakra Insight Oracle deck. And we got this card.
can you
And
guys read it?
it's card
Yep.
number 44,
There.
Yes, 44.
and it's called Presence. You can hold it up while I go through it. So it really fit into with this moon cycle. You're too close to the camera, Sandra. Bring it a little bit further. There, perfect. We can still see you.
But see, because here I can still see it perfectly right there, but I guess you guys can't. Okay.
Okay, there.
Okay, so this card is all about awareness, attention, reality, and connections. Okay, so pretty much everything we talked about the moon cycle. And when this card came up for today's energy check-in, boom, we get this card, and it was really interesting. So to summarize this card, pretty much it's all about, you know, making us aware that how we are so busy in our lives. Every day we are always rushing to work, dealing with family. We forget what we need to focus on, and that's just simply being in the present moment, right? We're always doing something. We're rushing. We're here. We're there. Whatever. But we forget to stop and pause. Okay. And we also forget ourselves. So that's why now in this full moon in Aquarius, it's all about the self. Okay. So I don't know about you guys, but I always have more than one thing on the run, multitasking. We're always rushing, and it's always about somebody else. They need this, they need that. We got to do this for them. I don't know about you guys, but that's how it is for me. How is it for you
For me
guys?
too.
Everybody, right? We're
Yeah.
especially women. We're always multitasking. So this card is saying that you need to take a pause, even if it's that split second, and then I'll explain it to you. So the message here is that when you have that sudden thought, and it's just a split second, you have that thought that comes to you. I want you to take that moment to acknowledge it and to try and see why that thought surfaced. Like, why did you have that thought? And this is something we never do. We just have the thought, we forget about it, we go on and so on, right? You may actually be surprisingly gifted with an answer to a question that you've had subconsciously. Okay. Sometimes, you know, we have, I mean, some of you did the intuition class, but we had, you know, that gut feeling. And how many times do we ignore it?
All the time.
More than we should.
A million times, right? Now with this full moon in Aquarius, it's going to force you to really pay attention. Okay, when I say it's going to force you, like nothing's going to happen to you, but if you don't pay attention to it, you're going to like have a different consequence. That's all it means. Okay.
Mhm.
So now, it is also asking you to make the necessary changes in our lives that gives us the full self-worth. And by pausing and taking that moment to be in the present, you will be able to make the necessary changes gracefully. Okay. Um, who wants to share like something that's going on in their lives that they've either procrastinated or, you know, never put yourself first? Does anybody want to share something? I think we're a small group and we can be interactive if you're open to it.
I've been trying to focus a little bit more on myself. It's hard because I've been ignoring myself for so many years. So the first answer is always no. So I try every day to do something little for myself. And like you said, we always juggling for other people, and for us, we live for last task. So I told you last night was really hell, but I'm here because this is for me.
Beautiful.
And those little things are start counting. Not like I told you the other day, is ant work, but slowly and steady, I keep moving.
And you're
Excellent.
doing
Thank you for
amazing.
sharing. Sorry?
She's doing amazing. That's
Oh yeah,
great.
she really is. Anyone
Thank
else
you.
want to share something?
I guess not.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to share maybe a little one for me. So I've had a friend who, um, you know, I've always knew it as someone that was very needy, someone that always takes, but doesn't give back, right? And then I had this opportunity yesterday to go up north, right? And in my gut feeling, I'm like, I should not do this. But I did it with an ulterior motive, thinking that, you know, we're going to a resort. Sandra and I are trying to organize a retreat for the guided gem. And I thought, you know what, I'll go and make this an opportunity to explore. And what happened? It backfired on me. So I can't even be upset, right? And I just came back home last night and I thought, you know what? I need to cut that tie because it's not benefiting me in any way. It's always drama, it's negativity, and I have to let it go. And I'm okay with it. So sometimes we got to do those things, and now's the time to do it. Right? Okay, so before we
You
go
don't
on,
feel lighter, Maria?
oh, I feel
Sorry.
great. I feel great. But the funny
Yes.
thing is, Roxana, sometimes, you know, fear creeps in, like always. Okay. And now that I'm aware of it, I know how to manage it. So believe it or not, I woke up this morning and I had a dream last night of a rat. And I'm like, what is a rat doing in my dream? So I had to research it. I don't know what the rat means. And the rat is betrayal, backstabbing, someone putting you under the bus. All of these things came up. But being aware of it and understanding it is how you get forward in life.
Pass through. Yeah.
Yeah, right? So, and sometimes, you know, even though you try to help people, they're not at the same level as you, and you have to accept that as well. And that I'm taking that on me. Okay? Okay. Anybody else want to share now? No one. All right. Okay. So before we go on to the topic of the month on self-empowerment, I'd like us to take a few minutes to ground ourselves and to have a few deep breaths, breathing exercises. Maybe Sandra, you want to do it? I can't hear you. Can you guys hear her? Oh no, Sandra. I can't hear you.
Stop. We have to, that's if we can hear it.
We lost her.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we can hear you.
I'm sorry, but Gus had the ear things.
Oh, okay.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Maria, could you just do the grounding thing? So Jocelyn, because she has never done it with us, just show
Okay,
her.
so it'll be just a very quick
Yeah.
2 minutes just to get everybody grounded. Okay, so I want everybody to take a deep breath. And when I say deep breath, and I'm going to count for 5 seconds, we're going to hold it for 5 seconds and we're going to release for 5 seconds. Okay, Jocelyn? So when I say breathe in, we're going to go, you hold it for 5. And then when I count 5 again, we're going to breathe out for 5 seconds. Okay? So make sure that your feet are grounded on the floor or you're in a comfortable position. I want you to release any tensions in your shoulders. I want you to make sure your neck is not stiff. Okay? And just relax. Okay? If you want to keep your eyes closed, that will make you concentrate more, but you don't have to. Okay? And just, we're going to go. So let's breathe in for 5. And hold. And release. Breathe in. And hold. And release. One more time. Breathe in. And hold. And out for 5. And now I just want you to breathe regularly, just in and out. I don't want you to think of anything. I just want you to feel your space around you. I want you to know where you are. I'm sitting in my chair. I'm in my room. It's quiet. I'm breathing. Breathe in and out. And now we're all going to welcome Sandra, and we're all going to learn about Reiki. And Sandra, we are truly grateful for this. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Maria. That was amazing. That was
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody. My first question here is, has anybody heard about Reiki before? Does anybody know what Reiki is? Go ahead,
I did.
Maria.
I heard about Reiki.
You did. You did.
Yes,
Okay, what do you
Reiki
know
has
about
been.
Reiki?
Sorry?
What do you know about Reiki, Maria?
I know that we have chakras, and I know that it allows us to flow energetically if they are clear and free. If not, we got to call Sandra.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So I will be talking about the chakras today, just a little bit. That's great. Well, let's just start, okay? So hope this information helps you and your family and your friends, okay? I'm going to give you tools to face hard times and overcome them, okay? Let's begin by learning about the word Reiki, okay? It's a Japanese word, and Rei means universe, Ki means energy, okay? Just for those that didn't know, Reiki is an alternative therapy involving universal energy. okay? Reiki is a way to make use of universal energy to heal ourselves and others, okay? Reiki has a lot of benefits, a lot of benefits. It helps you feel loved. It helps you feel enjoy life more with your family. You know, when you're with your family and friends and you feel like that you're enjoying yourself, okay? That's how you're gonna feel once you do Reiki. Now, to explain a little bit how Reiki works, okay? Some practitioners, they prefer physical hands-on sessions. I don't know if you've ever experienced Reiki session, but there's practitioners that use their hands on the person, so they would touch the person while they're healing, okay? There's other practitioners that don't touch the body, okay? But the benefits are exactly the same. That's all up to the practitioner, okay? So, but I will explain that. Reiki is a universal energy, is a high vibration energy, okay? To explain a little bit about energy, I want you to think that we are all energy, okay? Everything around us is energy, okay? Energy is non-physical force that connects us to people and things, okay? It's amazing. Reiki is performed through a practitioner, which that would be me in this case, which would channel life force energy through our hands, okay, to another person, okay. The energy flows through the receiver's body and it gives positive energy to the patient, okay, that would be you. This helps us lessen, Reiki helps us lessen impact of stress. It releases tension from the entire body, okay? It balances your body, your mind, and your spirit, okay? And here are some reasons why people should do Reiki, okay? To me, there's millions of reasons, okay? But here's some of them, okay? It promotes harmony and balance, okay? It relaxes and releases tension from the body. It cleanses the body of toxins and supports immune system, which we all need that right now, okay? It clears the mind and improves focus, okay? Helps you sleep better, whoever has a problem with sleeping. It helps to heal faster. Let's just say you had an surgery, you had you're suffering from some sort of disease or pain or anything. It will help, it will make it faster, it will heal faster for you. And many, many more things, okay? When you're practicing Reiki frequently though, okay? So this brings us to positive and negative energy, okay? Positive energy attracts positive things, okay? And when your energy is negative, you're gonna attract negative things, okay? So I find that a lot of people come to me and say, you know what, everything goes wrong for me. There's nothing that works for me. And, you know, so I obviously, as a Reiki practitioner, explain to them that, you know, when your energy is down, negative, that's what you're gonna attract, okay? So when your energy is positive, then without even realizing, you're attracting all positive, okay? So this is an example, okay, of positive energy, okay? We go to the mall and we realize we find parking right away. You're looking for an outfit and you find exactly what you want, okay? And on top of that, it's on sale, okay? See, your energy is positive, okay? Maybe you're leaving work to catch the bus, okay? And with good positive energy, everything falls apart. Everything falls in place, sorry. And you cut your bus on time, and that's having positive energy, okay? So this takes us to negative energy. I'm gonna give you a couple of examples of negative energy. So you see the difference, okay? Let's just say, hold on, sorry. Negative energy can be caused by stress, because I forgot that I want you to understand how negative energy can just come to you, okay? You're stressed, you're suffering from anxiety, your physical pain, you're sad, or maybe confused. Maybe you're going through a divorce, okay? Or a separation. All of that stuff just brings negative energy to you, okay? So this negative energy that comes to you, it creates blocks in the body, okay? And that keep, the blocks are there, and they can be released. And that's what we're here for. Reiki does that, okay? So when negative energy gets built in our bodies, okay, and we don't do anything about it, we start getting physically and emotionally sick, meaning our chakras are blocked, okay? Like Maria mentioned about the chakras, okay? I don't know if anybody else knows about that, about the chakras. I'm sure you've seen pictures or something like, I don't know if you guys can see it right there, okay? Those are the chakras. So we will talk about chakras too, okay? So let me just say something about negative energy. When you're with negative energy, you'll see blocks all over. There's obstacles stopping you from catching the bus, from maybe you're leaving from work and your boss will say, oh, can you stay back about 5 minutes, and help me? So things are not working for you that way, okay? So you go to a party, okay? And you have a specific outfit that you want to wear, okay? And you go to the mall and you try to find it and you cannot find. You go to the stores and you know what? This one, I don't like the color. That one doesn't fit. We are on negative energy there, okay? You can't find parking. See how before I told you our positive energy would, you go to the mall and you find parking? Okay, when you're negative, believe me, you won't find parking, okay? So your life feels harder, it feels harder, and things don't work out for you, okay? So the goal for a Reiki practitioner is to clear these blocks and charge you with positive energy. Okay, that's what a Reiki practitioner does. Of course, we're all different. So for most people, it doesn't take long to clear them, okay? And fill you up with positive energy, which everybody loves and everybody would like to be in that position. Who has heard about chakras? You have? Nobody? Maria?
I know the 7 chakras.
Perfect, Maria. That brings me to one. There's over 150 chakras in our bodies, okay? But we only work with the most important ones, which is 7 of them, okay? So just give me a second here. And I'm going to show you this just to give you an idea, okay? Can you guys see this? Hello? Can you hear me?
No.
No,
You can't
Sandra,
hear-
we can see it.
You can't see it, but can you hear me though?
Yes,
We
we
can
can
hear
you.
you.
I don't know.
We had our microphones on mute.
Oh, okay. Hold on a sec. Just give me 1 second here. 1 second.
I can hear you.
Yeah, Maria, Mary. Okay, hold on a second. Here. Okay, let's see if you can see this.
Yes.
Yes, we can see it.
Good. So this is our crown chakra. See how the practitioner in this picture is not touching their head, okay? Which that's the way that practitioner works. And that's the crown chakra, okay? That's number 7. So we're gonna go back from here, okay?
So Sandra, are you saying that it's just as effective whether they touch the patient or not?
Yes, it is. And Maria, also, I just wanted to let everybody know that there's people that like to be touched and there's people that don't like to be touched. Okay. So it's really up to the patient and the practitioner. But in my case, I don't touch. Okay. But that's the way I feel that I do better. But it doesn't make a difference at all. See this practitioner here, she's touching the person. See it? And that's the third eye. The throat chakra, see where the throat chakra is, okay? This is a heart chakra, okay? Look how far he is from the body, okay? And look at the sacral. The sacral is just below the belly button and in between our private parts, okay? And this is our root chakra, okay, which is where our private parts are, okay? They're actually, chakras are, I will be having a class on chakras, so I will be explaining a little bit more about that. And see, this is very interesting. There's a chakra right there in the middle of our palms, okay? And that's where our energy as a practitioner comes out, and it goes right into the patient's body, okay?
So Sandra, you were explaining to me that it comes through the root for you practitioners.
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes with, let me just finish here, Maria, and I'll explain to you about that. For sometimes with negative energy, our chakras get affected and some may be blocked, okay? For example, if the throat chakra, which I just showed you, is blocked, you may have poor communication and not be able to express yourself the way you would like to, okay? And you feel like if nobody listens to you, okay? That might be that your throat chakra is blocked, okay? And chakra can be unblocked through Reiki by cleansing and aligning them. And that's what I do. That's what Reiki does, okay? Which if we have time today, I will offer a chakra reading to one person, okay? If you would like, if it's okay with you, okay? And for the chakra reading, I just need your name and your birthday, and that's okay. Maria, getting back to what you were saying, the universe brings the energy right into our crown, okay? From our crown, it goes right into our third eye. It goes into our heart. It comes out our hands. And that's why I was showing you that that's where our other chakra is. And that's how we get the energy through to you. Is that what you were asking, Maria?
Yeah.
Thank you. Obviously,
Can I
sure.
add something? The times that I done Reiki, I mean, with this COVID, we done it, you and me, far away. And I have done back home, personal, like hands-on,
Huh?
and I have the same sensation. It's like you have heat coming through that area that
Mhm.
you are,
Working on.
I mean, when I have the chakra cleaning the Reiki back home, I could know where he was or the person was because I could still be aware. But with you, I don't know where you are because I don't see you, no? We are doing via video call. So I don't know where you are putting your hands, but my body could know because I feel the heat.
Wow.
I feel like a warm heat. It's like if somebody goes like this to you and then touch you, that you feel that heat on your body.
Mhm.
Is the same feeling. It's like a warm heat.
I'm so happy that you say that because that's what it's meant to do, right? And even I'm not on top of your body and you can still feel the heat and you can still feel that positive energy, right? So
Yes.
energy is amazing. Energy has no limits. Energy knows exactly where to go and knows exactly where the person needs it. So let's just say I'm working on your throat chakra, okay? But you're more in need of your heart chakra getting more energy. The energy by itself goes right there, okay? And it's great. That's the way energy is. Now,
Intelligent,
obviously,
right?
intelligent, very intelligent. And obviously you need to be open for it, okay? There is people that are open to this and there's people that are not, and that's okay. And that's okay. But if you are open to it, all the benefits that Reiki has is it's great. And there's so many benefits that you can get from Reiki, okay? Once you introduce Reiki into your life, it's easier for you to recover health. Okay, I will tell you that Reiki should be done by a licensed practitioner. Okay, that's very important. And also, Reiki does not replace any doctor, specialist, or psychologist. Okay, you should always keep your appointments. And a lot of times we can work together with your doctors to provide the best possible care for you. That's how important Reiki is. There's hospitals that are offering Reiki, okay? Doctors that will say to their patients, you know, aside from taking all your medicine, everything, try Reiki. So look how important Reiki is, okay? So let's recap a little bit, okay? Reiki will help you physically, mentally, and emotionally. Keep that in mind, okay? It helps us to have positive energy that we need to embrace our lives, okay? So me as a Reiki practitioner, I connect to energy, okay? And I can feel and sense if there's a blockage somewhere in your body. And that's how we come back to what Roxy said, was saying that she can actually feel me being on her, even though I'm not on her. She can feel the heat. She can feel. Now it has to do a lot with how you feel, if you're sensitive to energy or you're not. There's a lot of people that are not sensitive to energy, and a lot of times they don't feel it. Okay, but they'll realize it because things will change in their lives after. Okay. Roxy's a person that she does feel right away. Other people might not. And that's okay because Reiki is still working. Go ahead, Maria.
I've had a lot of treatments from you and I always felt it. But the energy I feel is not the same thing as Roxanne, just so everyone knows. You know, I feel different sensations. I don't feel the heat, but I do feel like what area of my body she's working on. But I'm sensitive to energy as well,
Right,
right?
right.
But I do have a question for you, Sandra, if I may, unless you want to wait till the end.
No, go ahead.
So as you were explaining all of this,
Yeah.
and you're talking about the negative, like if you have negativity, then things are not working out for you, and if you're positive, things just seem to be working like magic. What about the practitioner?
What do you mean? What about the practitioner?
So does the practitioner have to be always positive in order to give, you know,
It
healing?
has been time, and you know, Maria, that I have had to cancel a Reiki session, okay? Just because I need to be okay. My energy has to be as positive as possible, okay? For me to be able to give you good energy and to feel good about myself, I need to be okay. It's very important for the practitioner. We get Reiki just as well, okay?
Yeah.
We get Reiki, so even though some of us do it to ourselves, okay? But yeah, I need to be okay. And if, let's just say I get up one day and I have a few sessions and I'm getting a headache or I don't feel well, I personally prefer to just change the appointment.
So
Okay.
that brings me to the next question. As the receiver of the treatment, how are we supposed to know if a Reiki practitioner is as genuine as you are, you know, because Reiki sometimes is not cheap. Like, I mean, it costs money, right?
So,
So how
right.
do we know that we're going to pay that $100 or whatever it is, that they are genuinely like open to send Reiki healing?
Okay, let me tell you something. This is from my experience, okay? When the person calls me for the first time, okay, and they talk to me, I don't know what it is, but we connect right away,
Okay.
okay? And the person will feel, because they've told me
Okay.
that by talking to me, they feel that they want to try it because they feel that I'm making them feel good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
So-
happened to me with you as well. That's how we met.
For sure, for sure. So a lot of people might think that, might talk to me, like this is just something that I want to tell you. There was a girl that I did Reiki to, and at the beginning, she wasn't sure if she wanted it. I'm never going to push anybody because I need you to come to me and be honest with me and be ready for me to give you everything I have. Okay. So this girl, she wasn't too comfortable and I wasn't comfortable. Okay. But at the end, when I finished the session, I talked to her and I know what I sensed. I know what I felt. Okay. And when I told her, she kept telling me no, that wasn't like that wasn't like that, and until the end, what I did, I switched the questions. Came to realize that she ended up answering the questions that I was asking her, and she was being real at the end. Okay. And at the beginning, she wasn't. Okay. So and it was hard work for me because I had to get to the truth of this. So it's always better for me to just have somebody be honest and would be willing to listen to me and, trust me. And you need to trust me. You need to trust me. If you don't, it's not going to work. Okay. Roxana.
Thank you.
I think it's both ways, no? Like you have to trust the person that you're gonna provide the service, and the person has to trust you. I know for experience with you, it happened a couple of times. We have to reschedule because you were kind of, I don't know if I could use the word drain for past Reiki sessions that you have, and you were honest and you say, Roxy, can we reschedule? I'm not gonna do it in a good work, and you were honest with me. But I want to ask you a question, and that is coming from a long time that I happened to my friend back home. Can a Reiki practitioner could take energy from you?
Take energy from the patient?
Yes. Somehow, like because I have my friend is kind of in all of this, no, like a new wave, and she had a Reiki session a long time ago, and she had the feeling that instead getting energy, she was absorb energy. I don't know how to explain, but it's like, like when you have friends, like Maria says that they take. Well, this person was kind of taking energy from my friend, but I want to ask you if that's possible, or is because she had that in, like.
Sorry, Roxy, but was that the practitioner that was taking it away from the person?
Yes.
Oh, so it was the patient. The patient is your friend.
Yeah, the patient, it was my friend, and she went to have Reiki, and somehow she felt like instead getting energy, she was like suck on energy because she's a light bulb, no?
You know what could have happened there? Exactly what we're talking about. The practitioner wasn't at her best. Okay. So if I'm here feeling down, my energy is very low, I feel anxious, I'm nervous, obviously I'm not going to help you. I need that energy. So I'm probably going to take that energy from you. Okay. But that's the reason that we need to be okay for this. We need to be with high energy and be able to give you the best that we can. Okay. So yes, maybe the practitioner wasn't, see, if it would have been me, I would have canceled that practice.
Okay. Thank you, Sandra.
Thank you, Roxy. Yeah, go ahead, Valerie.
Okay, I wanted to ask you, according to what both Maria and Roxana are saying, you said that a Reiki master or a practitioner has to be licensed, right?
Yes.
How do you know? How do you ask when you ask them if they're licensed? They say yes. How do you know it's real? I mean, what are the institutes that are recommended or that are validated to give a degree in Reiki?
Okay. I'm going to tell you for what I think. a person that's being honest with themselves, like a practitioner that's honest with themselves, okay, they could never give Reiki without being licensed, okay, or going through the course and getting everything that you need, okay. I know what you're saying. Like, I mean, you could ask to see the diplomas, okay, but that still wouldn't give you
I
100%.
wouldn't guarantee it.
That wouldn't guarantee it, right? So if you don't, yeah, we'll come back to the class intuition. Do you remember? Yeah, you can go there and see how you feel. If you're getting this weird feeling about this person, then don't even bother. You need to be comfortable. You need to be okay, because that person's getting into your energy. And not just anybody should be able to get into your energy, okay? That we need permission from each person, you know that, right? We need permission. We cannot give Reiki to just anybody. That person has to accept me, unless that person is in the hospital. I see somebody in distress, okay? Then we break all the rules, okay? On a child, because we do give Reiki to children, Roxy, the mom has to give me permission. One of the parents has to give me permission. I will not get into their energy unless, okay?
Okay, when you say permission, is it in a verbal
Verbal.
permission?
Verbal,
It
yeah.
doesn't have to be written. All right.
You
Okay.
need to accept me, okay? Well, but like, see, this brings me to the sessions that we're doing now, distance Reiki, okay? I don't have the person with me, okay? So the person needs to accept me. So I explained to them what to do just before the session, okay? And I'll let them know, I'll tell them, you know what, once, you know, I teach them how to breathe before we start doing it. And then please accept me, because if you don't accept me, my energy will never get to you. Okay, but once you accept me with my name, then we're connected. And it's incredible because Maria can tell you, so we're very connected to each other, okay? And as soon as I start, she knows exactly when I start the session, okay? But if Maria didn't accept me, she would never feel that.
So Valeria, if I can add, Sandra, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
You got to remember, I know that we are in an environment where, you know, it's all about institutions and degrees and all of that, but you got to remember this is all spiritual. And, you know, because there is no institution and because there is no, all of spirituality is not defined anywhere, right? If you go to a church, if you're with the Catholic Church or whatever church, I mean, you just trust to go into that church. You don't know where they come from. You don't know what they, you know, what they studied, or you just trust, right? And even though there is the Vatican and there is a higher degree of catechism or whatever it is, in spirituality, there is, but it's not a registered, you know, institution. So yes, Sandra did get her training, and it's the same way that back in the olden days, people were gifted, you know, gifts through passing down to generation. They have to choose the person that's going to receive the gift, right? And this is not documented anywhere, but it does exist. You know, some people take away the evil eye. I'm sure you've heard of that, people that take away the evil eye.
Yeah.
And they can only receive this gift that is passed down to them from an ancestor, and on Christmas Eve or whatever day Christmas
Yeah.
or something, right? Where's that written? Where's that institution?
No,
It's nowhere.
no,
No, no, I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's just that when Roxanne was saying this, that the practitioner was sucking up your energy, that's what I meant by being licensed. I mean, how do you recognize it? But it's true. You gotta trust your intuition. You gotta feel
Intuition.
comfortable.
Mhm.
And so,
Yeah.
Well, hopefully no practitioner, Reiki practitioner is going to show you a diploma or tell you things that, you know, that are not
Sandra,
true.
listen, they can be completely, you know, trained and even be a master Reiki, but the thing is they have you know, people are humans at the end of the day, and people can think of it like as a business and not as
Oh,
a
for
healing
sure.
practice.
Yeah.
So there's greed that gets in the
You're
middle
gonna
of
get
it.
people like that too, right? That's what you mean.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's hard for me to think like that, but that's the way it is. They could be.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I trust Sandra. So if ever I need, you know, I feel stuck, who do you think I'm going to call? I'm going to call Sandra. Right. And this is what people need to understand. Just not everybody's as good-hearted as we are. Like people are just
Mhm.
running a business, you know, but that's in anything. The pharmaceutical industry, the doctors giving these prescriptions because it's money in their pocket. Like, come on, you
Yeah,
know, it's everywhere,
for sure.
right?
Oh, Sabrina.
Well, we're almost done, but okay.
Hey, it's okay.
Okay, Sandra, sorry, you have more? Go ahead.
Hi, Sabrina. We can't
Hi,
hear.
sorry I'm late.
That's okay. That's okay. We're almost done, but that's okay. Don't worry. I'll send you the video. Okay. Hi.
Thank you. Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining late, but it's okay. She's from New York, guys.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, I'll send you the Sabrina. You locked everything now again.
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Sabrina, I will send you the video because we are recording this, so don't worry about it, okay? But just stay for a while. Stay for a while. Yeah, so this brings me to that you might be asking yourself, how many sessions, how many sessions is going to take for me to, feel better? Everybody's different, okay? But I usually recommend to start with 4 sessions once a week, okay? Those are the most important ones because what I'm going to be doing in those 4 sessions is I'm going to be cleansing you, okay? I'm going to be cleansing you, cleaning up your chakras and aligning them. There's people that feel the difference right away. There's people that feel the difference like about a week after. Okay, so 4 sessions once a week that to start with, okay? And then after that, you can choose every session, every week, every 2 weeks, every month, or even when you feel that you need it, okay? And you'll know right away when you need a session, okay? I have people that call me once a month just for a session, just once a month. And that's the way they feel good about themselves, okay? So everybody's different. We, it depends on your energy, it depends on how you're doing. And that's it. Now, one of the things that I have here for you guys, which is very important and helped me so much, okay? Do you guys have a pen and a paper there that you can write something, or maybe on your phone? Maria, sorry, do you want to say something? Oh,
No, I have a pen. I was just showing I have a pen.
all right. So I'll share with you something that has helped me and a lot of people, okay? These are the 5 principles of Reiki, okay? So you should say this to yourself every single morning, okay? And if I were you and you're listening to me telling you do this, just at least take a week and do it. Do it for a week, okay? And then you'll realize if there's a change, if you feel different. Obviously, nothing is like from one day to the next, but just try it, okay? And it says, I will release angry thought just for today, but you're gonna be saying just for today, every day, okay? So just for today, I will release angry thoughts, okay? I will recognize and let go of worry, okay? I will practice gratitude. I will recognize my own consciousness. And I will practice kindness. Okay? Those are the 5 principles of Reiki. And just try it. Try it every morning. Try it to say it to yourself. You can say it out loud. And see how little things in your life will start changing. Okay. So I'm not too sure how you guys are with time. Okay. If you're in a rush or not, but if you guys have like 10 minutes for me, 10 extra minutes for me, I will offer a chakra reading. Is that okay?
I do. I do.
Yay.
Okay, so I don't know how we can do this. If anybody's interested, can you put up your hand if you are interested?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So let's do this. Just because Sabrina is late, was late, and that's okay. How about reading it to her? Yeah. Now I will explain something. When I do a chakra reading, a lot of information comes up. Okay, so I will not be discussing the information in like right now in our meeting, but I will be discussing it with her later. Okay, but I will be letting you know if that chakra is aligned or it's not, if it's balanced or not. Is that okay? Can I hear a yes there or no?
Yes, amen.
Yes.
Yes.
Sabrina. I actually have her chart with me, so just 2 seconds. It makes it so much easier for me, right?
It's like an X-ray that you have. Sorry, my ignorance, but it's
No.
it's like you know, when you go to the hairdresser that they know already what color you done before. So it's something like that.
I didn't have time for that. No. It's not like that. So see, I use this, okay? And this is Sabrina's body, okay? So all I need is the name, Sabrina. What's your birthday, Sabrina? When's your birthday?
July 8th, 1980.
1980. So Sabrina Ramirez, right?
Yeah. Ramirez.
Okay, so you did understand what I said, like I'm just going to show you and let you know how the chakra is. Here are my little crystals. So I will be putting them where each chakra is and with the right color. And then what I use for this is my pendulum. Okay, so here it is. Now, there is one very important thing that I do, and it's out of respect, okay, is that I ask for permission, okay? Because that's another thing that if we don't have permission to do something, we cannot do it. We have to wait till probably the next day or whenever we get permission to do it, okay? So right now, what you're gonna see, everybody can see there? Yeah? Okay, so right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask my guides and my angels to please let me know what my yes is, how my yes is gonna be and how my no is gonna be, because I'm gonna be asking it to see if I can do the chakra reading for Sabrina, okay? Okay, so today, what will be my yes for today? Okay. Do you see it? It's going like this, right? That is being straight. That will be my yes. Okay. What will be my no for today? You guys see? Is it going in a circle? Thank you. This is my no. Okay. So what I'm going to ask right now is if I can read Sabrina's chakras today, right now. Is it okay if I read Sabrina Ramirez chakras today. She was born July 8th, 1980. Is it a yes for me or is it a no for me? It's a yes. Okay, did you guys see that? Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna start. I don't know, I want you to guys to see this. Let me see if, yeah? Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Okay, so see, this is number 1. Okay, the root chakra. Number 2, sacral chakra. Number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. This is our crown. Okay. So I start from the root chakra. Okay, so right now we're going to see how it is. And I will explain to you that for the chakra to be okay, it would have to go like this. Let's see, like that. That tells me that the chakra is open. Okay, now there's a few other things that I can tell by the way it moves, but one that's very important is if this doesn't move at all, like it's stuck like this, look, if it's like that, then that means that chakra is totally blocked. Like not totally blocked because they're never totally blocked, but they are blocked. Okay, it's just for you guys to have an idea. So now we're going to check chakra number 1. Sorry. Chakra number 1 for Sabrina Ramirez. She was born July 8th, 1980. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to go to number 2. Do you guys see the difference from the first one to the second one?
Yes, we do.
Now we're going to check chakra number 3. Now we're going to check number 4, chakra number 4, okay? Now we're getting to chakra number 5, which is our throat chakra, okay? You guys see that?
Yes, Sandra.
Thank you. We're going to go to our third eye, which is chakra number 6, okay? Thank you. Now we're going to go to our crown chakra. Thank you. And that's what I do. Okay, that's how a chakra reading goes. Okay, now I am going to explain just a little bit. I don't know if you remember chakra number 1, the root. I'm not going to give too much information right now, just because we don't have the time, and because I am going to have a chakra class to explain to you and get into it more. Okay, our root chakra is usually
Sorry,
Oh.
Sandra, before you start,
Yeah,
I have a question. Does
yeah.
the fact that you know the person influence in what your reading is?
Okay. It could, okay, it could, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know what her personal life is.
Okay.
Okay. Like, I mean, it's not like my brother or my sister or my best friend that I know a lot about this person, right?
Okay. Okay.
Like, she's my cousin. Okay. Sabrina's my cousin, but we don't really talk all the time. She lives in New York, and it does influence though. Like, I try not to, but yeah, it's hard. It's a little bit harder if you know, because you have to decide what's right and what's wrong, like what's working for them, for us, right?
Okay. Okay.
That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
So sorry, when you do each one, I realize that every time you finish, you say like thank you, no,
Yeah.
to the energy that is guiding you. But you yourself, do you get any kind of feeling, um, information? Like, I don't know how to explain.
I do. And that's what
Okay.
I was explaining. That's what I was telling you, that I wouldn't talk about Sabrina's information here. I would just let you know if the chakra is aligned or it's blocked, or right. So that's why I was telling you that, when it goes like this, the pendulum goes like this, it's because it's pretty good. But I don't know if you noticed that there was a few times that the pendulum was like this, and then it would start, because that tells me that it's not that bad. Okay, so number one is the root chakra, which it wasn't moving. Okay, so sometimes these people are having a hard time with something. Okay, that's what it tells me, that this person is having a little bit of a hard time, but it's not until I finish reading all the other ones that I can bring out if it has to do with the heart, if it has to do with the throat, or anything at all, right? So number one was a little bit, we need to work on that, Sabrina. And then number two, okay, it wasn't that bad, because it took a while before it got into going straight, okay? Number three, it was the same thing. Number four, which is your heart, it was okay. It took a while before it got into being straight. Now, have you noticed number five? Does anybody remember what happened when we got to number five, which is her throat? It wasn't moving at all.
It wasn't moving. Yeah, I saw
It
that.
wasn't moving at all, right? So we need to work hard on her throat chakra, right? Throat chakra could be blocked, not only because of the throat, but it has to do with the heart. It has to do with the emotions and everything else. So see, and then the third eye wasn't too bad, which that's your intuition and your decision making. Okay, so it's very important for your third eye to be open. Okay, because with your third eye, you are able to focus on different things better, and your decisions will be much better. Now, number seven, this one, it showed me a little bit of on and off. Okay, so that that has to do with a lot of what your beliefs are. Okay, so if you're having doubts, a lot of doubts in your life, okay, that will show me. Okay, so that's how I check your chakras. Just to give you an idea, I wanted you guys to see that. Okay, what did you guys think of this?
So what happens after? So you communicate all this to the person you're reading for, and then what happens?
Okay, so I explained to her that in this case, which is Sabrina, a lot of her chakras are blocked, like they're not flowing. Remember that energy, and our energy in our bodies flow around like this, okay? As long as our chakras are not blocked. Now, if there's a chakra that's blocked, then your energy is not going to flow like this, right? It's going to be stuck somewhere. So as a Reiki practitioner, what I would do is I start cleansing and aligning her chakras for her energy to start flowing and making her feel better and And that's the way it is. So that's why it's very important for our chakras to be cleansed. Okay. So after this, I would say to Sabrina, Sabrina, we can do, I can cleanse them in 2 or 3 sessions of Reiki. Okay. Because that's how you cleanse them. Reiki and meditation. I don't know if you meditate. Do you meditate, Sabrina? Sabrina?
Yeah, it froze on me. I don't know what. I couldn't hear you, Sandra.
Okay, no problem. Do you meditate?
No.
Well, meditation helps a lot to cleanse your chakras. Okay, it helps a lot. But I'll explain all of that, and that's what I do at the beginning. My sessions right now, I offer a small chakra reading. Okay, which that gives me more information for me to know what's going on with that person. Okay, and then I do Reiki at the same time. Okay, I also offer just chakra readings because a lot of people just want to know how their chakras are. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed all of this because I sure did. And you guys make me feel so comfortable. Okay, even though some people sleep in and don't show up, but that's okay. Do you have anything to say to me, anybody?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What happened? We were talking about how the flow of energy in your body goes, no, from the top chakra all the way to the number 1. What happened if in the sacral or in the middle it is blocked? What happened with that energy? That energy becomes stuck. Is usually energy is good, no, most of the time, no. So, but in this case, this energy, because it's like being blocked, it becomes like kind of sour. I don't know if I'm making sense what I'm
I
asking.
think I know what you're trying to say. Yeah, that energy, it fills us up with negative energy,
Okay.
right? And that's what we don't want. We want to be positive about everything. Okay. And that's why one of the things that's very important, I always repeat this and I explain to my patients of all of this, is that when you're thinking positive, okay, our minds really don't know yes or no, if it's right or if it's wrong. Okay. So if we're feeding that mind negative thoughts, okay, negative thoughts, then what's our mind going to do? Think that it's okay. So we still think of negative stuff. Okay. So what we try to do with Reiki is change those thoughts and make them positive. So then your brain doesn't listen to this negative stuff. It starts getting used to positive stuff. Okay. So that's why we try to get rid of all the negative stuff.
Thank you.
Was I clear with that?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so that's why it's so important to have our chakras checked and be aligned. I'm not telling you that life is going to be perfect for you after a Reiki session, okay? Because that I wouldn't be telling you the truth, right? Because everybody has problems. We all have problems. The difference is how you're going to react to these problems. Okay,
So
it's going to
can
be
I
different.
add, Sandra? I think everybody here knows that it's not, I mean, just to make it simple, when you're baking a cake, right? You need to add all of those ingredients. And if you miss even one of them, what happens to your cake?
Yep, for
It
sure.
doesn't turn out.
Mhm.
Okay. So Reiki is one modality. And Roxanne, I think you're a perfect example of how you are not just using Reiki to help you heal or to help you deal with life. You've done a lot of work. And I know, and if you don't mind my sharing, that
No,
you've
go ahead.
done like, you've done as far as hypnosis
Yes.
sessions. So I'm sure you go see your doctor regularly. I'm sure you go see your dentist regularly.
Yes.
I'm sure you do self-healing. You've done Reiki, you just mentioned it, you've done hypnosis. So all of these ingredients eventually bring out a perfect cake, right? And that's our
Thank
goal
you.
here, right?
Because it's not only me doing the Reiki to you, you have work to do too.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to help with meditation. There's a lot of things that you can do to help Reiki. Okay. So I
Okay.
hope you all enjoyed it.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
amazing, Sandra. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Maria. Thank you, everybody. Just Did you enjoy it?
I got up early for you. Yes, I did. I got up
Thank
early
you.
for you. I had to mute it a couple of times because your brother's
Mary,
snoring.
Mary, I don't know
Yeah.
that I get to see you.
No, I'm not presentable in the morning, Sunday morning.
Wake up a
That
little bit
brings
earlier.
that
So-
brings me to the next question. So, um, you know, we find that Sunday mornings are maybe not the best time to do this, and I'm wondering, like, is this a difficult time for you guys? Maybe it's during the week better, evenings are better.
Evening. I was thinking of that today, Maria.
No, I find it that Sunday mornings are very rough to get
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Yes,
And,
I agree.
afterwards,
Okay.
Okay.
So why don't
Evening?
you guys give me like your preference? Give me two. Everybody give me two when you think is the best time, and then Sandra and I will try and adjust the better
Okay.
time for you guys.
Sabrina, I just want to let you know that we do this once a month, okay? Plus, we do other courses,
Yeah.
okay, during the month, okay? So I will always let you know, but anyways, that's what we want to know what's best for you guys.
Okay.
What
So Roxanne,
courses are we allowed to participate in those or no?
Well, you have to pay for some, no?
Some
Because
of the
I did the
courses,
course.
yes.
I did the course for intuition and I love it. And it's a small fee you have to pay for, no?
Yes.
yeah, you gotta sign up.
Maria, are you frozen?
can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
Maria.
Yeah, so we do have a lot of courses, some of them that you do have to pay for. The intuition class, that's a 4 hour long course. There's a lot of information on it, and it's just, you know, different perspective, different techniques on how you can, you know, improve your intuition. I have never met Roxanne before, and last week she knew intuitively who I was driving in with my car. That's how amazing this course was for her.
Yeah,
You know
Sabrina,
what? Coming to that, Maria, yesterday I was on the back of the car, and you came right away to my mind, and it was okay. Can I say the brand of the car you drive? It's a BMW, and it was like I saw the letters, no, and it came because Maria's worth. It came like that. I don't know from where it came from, but I saw the BMW and I was like, Maria, and because you're worth it. So I want to say
Thank you,
that.
Roxanne. That's so sweet of you. Okay, but Roxanne, since you're there, what are the two other best days for you in a month time or in a week time that this kind of
it
getting
worked for
together?
you, right?
Yeah.
Well, thinking about, I don't work. I work at home. I mean, like I don't get paid, but I work. But usually, I don't know, because thinking during the week, it could be better because weekends usually we are more juggling with the family together,
Right.
no?
Okay.
But for me, afternoons during the weekend, during the week, it could be good,
Is there a
or even
particular day?
Sundays at 11, it could be great too.
Okay, so during the week, is there a particular day? Is it like you said afternoon? Is that like 1 o'clock? Is that
No,
like
no, like afternoon, late afternoon. Like for example, if people gets home from work at 6, I don't know, we can meet at 7.
oh, so evening.
Yes,
So
yes,
weekday evening, okay? Or you said later on Sunday.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So what about you, Sandra? Sandra Ramirez.
That's Sabrina.
Oh,
Sabrina.
sorry, Sabrina. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, during the week and evenings because I work and then I do activities with my kids. So it's like crazy. So
Okay.
yeah, in the evenings.
Okay, what about you, Jocelyn?
Remember, we're only talking about once a month for
For
this.
me, evenings, I think.
During the
Evenings are
week?
better.
Evenings.
Yeah, during the week. Yeah.
Okay, Mary?
Same for me, evenings. Sunday mornings, I'm kind of rushed too because I have to go to church and so it's
Okay.
kind of hard.
Okay, fair enough. Perfect. And Valeria.
Actually, I work in the afternoons and I don't get home till late. So during the week, could be in the mornings, otherwise
But Valerie, which are the nights that you don't work though?
I always work. I
Oh,
mean,
every night?
I get here usually around 8.
So that would be 9 from here. No,
No,
that
no,
would
no.
be 7 from here. That would be 7
Exactly.
from here. So maybe once a month
7.
you're okay for 7.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
and
could be.
during winter time, it could be 2 hours, no?
Yeah.
Changes, yeah.
So you guys, what if we did like maybe a Tuesday evening? Does that work for everybody? Or is it Wednesday?
works
evening?
Try it, Maria. It doesn't hurt to try.
You're right. Okay. All right, let's do that. So the next, I was just looking at the schedule. If we were going to do this on the Sunday, I had booked in the 22nd of August. But now if we're going to do it on the week, how about we do it on the 24th of August? Sandra, does that work for you?
Yeah, that's fine. That's a Tuesday, you said, right?
Yeah, it's a Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You okay, Sabrina?
Valeria, I know it's the most
Yeah.
difficult for you.
Josh, you're okay at that time, right?
Yeah.
And I was
I think
just
so.
thinking, Valerie, if you're getting
Just
there
let me-
at 8, right? You're getting home at 8, right? You might be a little bit late. That's all,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay. But other than that, you're okay.
Unless you want to do 7:30?
No, that's okay. It doesn't hurt to try. Like I think it was Mary who said it.
7:30 is okay too. It's okay. We can do that for you, Valerie.
Is it
Everyone else
7:30
is okay
okay
with
for everybody?
7:30?
Yeah, okay. So 7:30, Maria.
Okay.
Valerie, remember always you have the option to turn off the video. So if you get home, you could still listen. And
Yes.
if you have to prepare
Maria,
lunch or dinner or whatever you have to prepare, even go to the washroom.
Maria, can you stop the
I can do that
recording?
with you guys.
Sorry?
You want to stop the recording now? Or?
Oh, yes.